How you doing, my people? Welcome back. This is my boy Adam Slink, and Celebrity Local Man is by my side.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about the Tinubu's private jet. Not the Tinubu private jet, the new
Sure.
presidential
Private jet.
private jet. The old one we have been using is allegedly spoilt, get some technical issue. And of course, we don't want to make our president enter private jet one day, it crash. You
No,
understand?
that one there.
We don't want them. So a new private jet is needed. And the House of Rep recently passed the memo to acquire a new presidential private jet for our
President.
president and also the vice
Yes.
president. I don't want to use Tinubu and Shetima because it's a presidential
Is a
private jet.
general private
So
jet.
everybody apart after Tinubu and Shetima,
You be say.
other people 50
You be say. I then go take the leather.
na they go tear
Leather.
the leather as a local man talk. But firstly, Tinubu was in Lagos visiting the Oba. If you see many Nigerians may come outside greet him, like from the way they shout, brother. If our president see that kind of video,
They don't believe for that's why they shout now.
to a person make belle food, they come outside come shout. I be then they eat, then they eat another, then they buy, they get their own different market.
No,
If you say na only Abuja na tomatoes for the cost o,
no, everywhere.
you sure?
Everywhere. Now, that one, I know sure they will fit change that thing, that mentality. You now, you dey exposed and you know what you are doing. And you dey vex the way the country dey. That's why if the man dey pass message, you go ease.
Okay.
You get my point?
Now still the same mentality make celebrity fans they get.
Now the same mentality.
No matter what that person do,
We see go back
right
to,
or wrong, they go already kill
we see go back
themselves for that person.
former team have been tough for the last video. So far you stand out. Even though I be big boy now, I be your boss, I don't know they pay you. But I know they pay you, I dey owe you salary, but me I dey flex my life. If your wife, your children see me, they go hate me. Based on say I be your boss. So that mentality based on president. That moment they don't forget the hunger. They don't forget the waiting that they go through. I see president today, I see president. Nah.
Mentality. You don't.
You don't be see like you now, you are exposed, you know what you want and you know what you don't want. Now your time now you jam president for road myself. If you get your way, based on the way where everybody vex, apart from say president they work alone without security, you come over your belt, flog am.
Nah, not with me. Nah, you.
Okay, if I get my way,
You know the flop president.
if I get my way based on say
I'll go my way.
you know what I'm saying, based on the anger in me. But if I don't have that orientation, be see that our president, big man, we see in car. Oh, president. So that thing is a kind of locality and
Like, go house.
mentality.
If you see the convoy or president,
Yo.
their house made a leak for roof. Make the over Drigari. You see the house, the convoy.
And you know, just like we
If you
with
see Tinubu
like we with
house.
the Abuja here. Most time by if you come out, I don't know, you don't know be saying me. I will no need to even ask you that question. If you come out, maybe president they go out. Our movement is spread that day. Based on you see most of us they vex.
Yes, exactly.
Because we know say they will block road for some minutes or for some hours just because it won't pass. So them now they don't get that opportunity. You mean an opportunity I will call them, or they don't get that privilege to they see the man come. Normally we don't even see the man every time, but anytime I will see Tinubu they pass, the president they pass. So the common thing to FCT Abuja people. Them now, boy, I know see president too, but I know say they said that jeep. Presido. Now that guy comes. We see they low, we see the back. The way we think, the way we reason, you see the backward.
No. Now that the same sensation make people get for fans. Now the same thing.
That's the same thing, yeah.
Person go get big table, big television, but you see they crazy about their fans.
Yeah.
But like the same mentality now they still get. So no be by low or also by or backward.
Yeah,
but then again, let's talk about the presidential private jet. So the House of Rep member recently talked about why there is the need. But firstly, me I feel give or let's say or me I feel let you talk now for that presidential jet.
Oh well, I don't get much to talk about that presidential jet based on I don't know the condition. with the old one dey. Because if the old one say na normal engine issue dey dey fit fix, because Nigeria we need the money. They no wan increase my allowance.
But now, do you think we need a private jet now?
No, that's why it depend. That's why I say I no fit talk much. You know why I say it depend? If the old one don old, because Tinubu bad, Tinubu good, nobody, I no wish we are president by, especially for plane crash. I know we even my enemy, I no wish am plane crash issue. So if the former one don old reach, na risk. You know, anything wey dey be say na risk, abi go no come back. Na risk. You know say your motor no get brake, you cannot put for road. You yourself know say man, you feel where you dey go, maybe you no go reach. So if the condition of the former jet dey like that, no, they no get anyhow they want to come.
According to Peter Obi, he said, at the time when our country is trending on a global media for facing its worst economic crisis, marked by high inflation and falling currency and widespread poverty, the government plan to buy new presidential jet demonstrate extreme sensitivity to citizens' struggles. With rising insecurity, poverty, hunger, and homelessness, the decision highlights the disconnect between the government and the people. It is unacceptable and demands a more compassionate use of resources, prioritizing citizens' welfare. In a record that our presidential jet have an average age of 12 years, purchased when most Nigeria could afford basic necessity now, at our country faces significant challenges including high debt profile, our citizens are in even greater need. Instead of adding to our luxuries, we should be focused on alleviating their suffering and finding solutions to their problem. For long, our bad leadership has made our priorities as leaders to be at variance to need of society, which is why we are headed down south. As a nation, okay, talking about that thing. So Peter Obi no support the private jet because of our current state.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's way more compassionate way to do it, to announce it, and to talk about it. You understand? Than come bringing it to our face. You know, they should find a compassionate way, because if they just they bring that private jet to our face, it kind of like look like see now you they put Nigeria on different mindsets. Like person go feel say, oh, if I not support this presidential private jet now, how our president go take waka? And at the same time, we are hungry. We don't even know where to stay.
Based on what I talked before now, yeah, what I talked when you asked me. Since we in Nigeria now, we all afford this food. We need money. We need better life.
I go market yesterday, go buy tomatoes. I vex.
I tell you, say na cucumber.
My wife give me stew with meat. I dey vex because this stew not too many. Cut this thing to quarter for me.
Wetin no dey happen before.
Wetin no dey happen before.
So you see, thank God say you see even buy tomato. Many people don shift from tomato to cucumber and I don't know how they call it for English, yellow. Oh, that fruit, I don't forget they call them. Now they don't turn out to tomato now. So
everybody now, go to egusi soup, go to the rice now.
To tell you the truth, it's not funny. So for this condition of the country, bros, now private jet be the last thing. But if they really need them, the other day I say you now, you work in airport, for example, from this house and you work in airport. You know they no straight transport to your airport, and you get car, and your car break down totally. No, they no be fix am. Only what you need to do. So far you are capable to buy another car, you find way buy another car, or you work the engine. So now, if the private jet condition is very very bad, I don't know, maybe that they buy engine for private jet, so bad no room bring.
If they do anything,
you know, they won't put them page and say standard president, private jet, they no go on do all those things. So if they really need them, they no get out they will put them, they must buy another one.
But
because even though na Peter Obi dey there, he too no go want enter private jet when go carry and go, he no go carry and come back. You get my point? It's a kind of gamble with your
And
life.
again, if even though they say me they hire private jet,
How many
you
they
know,
want here?
if you hire private jet, I don't know as they be, but I feel like if you accumulate the cost of hiring the private jet,
Yes, Tinubu wanted there for 4 years. Yeah. Imagine you know how many times they travel in a month. Now imagine in a year times
with
four,
with all the
times four
entourage.
with everything. Before you know it, that money could not even they plan to buy 2 or 3 private jets. So wetin me I just believe is say if they really need them, they should go for it. But if they no need them, because I get point with it up because for now that private jet be our last option. Now last thing we don't want to come our head for Nigeria now.
Make we hear from this guy.
Thank you very much. And you see, this is why each time people invite me to come here, I'm always excited because of the kind of questions you ask. You ask questions, that the answers are able to address the issues. So you mentioned the issue of an approval by the parliament, to provide aircraft. First and foremost, Mr. President is, in the first instance, a citizen of this country. And as a citizen, we own it as a responsibility to ensure that every citizen of this great country is protected in one way or the other. So in doing that, we have done that. And like you mentioned, the issue of the aircraft for the president, as important as it is, we consider that to be of national security and something of great importance to the well-being of our country, because if the head is sick or something happens to the head, of course, it will affect the rest of the whole nation.
Wetin House of Rep member, but the thing
He
be say,
just talking on there because he want to protect our leader. Then they protect us.
see the thing be say, na they go see buy am whether we talk or we no talk.
Well, that's they don't make it. They don't. They must buy what they want. Now.
I don't know. For me, it's better I buy a car, to drive around than to enter Uber.
That one day.
Because if you accumulate the money, me go take enter Uber,
In 1 year, you know how
in
much?
1 year,
You don't buy.
you
You don't buy. You
go.
don't buy a better car.
And we cannot compare Nigeria to other nations. Nigeria is a very big country in a way that they are always, the president is always needed internationally.
Yeah.
But if you see asked again, wetin Nigerian go ask? Wetin this their trouble don't do for Nigerians?
Because they go, they see the other country.
So
but they no con. They no
that be the other question now. Wetin their travel don't do for us Nigerians? Because of course, if you say me no buy private jet, your plan should be enemy of the state.
Oh, yes, now.
Because our president must move around. And if you say make you buy private jet, your business should not understand wetin Nigeria dey feel.
Because where in they go, wetin will they achieve?
So for me, I go dey in the middle. You understand?
Me, I dey in the middle.
In the middle, buy
Or no buy.
or no buy. Now those are dey in the middle because you don't understand. I don't understand how I will talk the matter feeling because our president truly need a private jet. You understand? But Nigerians are hungry. That's if the private jet is no longer okay. And they must also sell that private jet. Look, we don't forget before in order.
The layman language for this topic say, as a father, your children are hungry, your wife they are hungry. You say no, you want buy G-Wagon. They never chop. Now waiting they happen for Nigeria. Our president won't buy G-Wagon where we the children never eat.
And he need the G-Wagon to waka.
But when they change the engine of that G-Wagon. They go buy big John engine. I know where they sell them. When they put big engines that private, it go serve for another 4 years.
Yeah?
So maybe by the time that 4 years Nigeria don't balance, then we'll buy a brand new one. But for now, big John we need big John engine. But I no go lose. I know mechanic we go fix am well.
Go fix am for head sharply.
No, not two engine. They get now.
No, apparently they get series. They get 4.
So I'm not sure anyone they will get.
But also that 2 engines.
There are 2 engines. So when
Okay, why they use 1 engine? Later on you switch to other
if
engine.
one don't hot, they change them.
Java.
No, normally they play our life with gamble, so we got to play their life with gamble too.
No.
They go airports.
Well, I don't know. We just the talk. If they want buy, they will buy.
But you know maybe they don't buy them already.
I don't know.
If they don't buy them, maybe they don't never bring them.
Now wetin Nigerians talk, na rep go do. May I tell you why?
For Nigeria,
Yes, so everything make una make the sense na wetin Nigeria want. Now one house of rep they represent everybody. Una no get right.
Okay.
They don't
I
agree.
get your point. So I don't feel argue.
They don't already. We don't already agree already.
We don't agree, yeah. I like
That's
it.
why they
So
sign.
that one person we go stand for road, don't talk. Say
Don't
yes.
talk the same. We don't agree. So we waiting. Our own talk. One can't do for the matter.
Since Mama don't agree, what you want to
What teach they want talk again? So they don't sign. And we don't already agree. Make they buy them. So let them buy it and let's see it. I will pray one day. I beg Tinubu invite me to enter the presidential.
The new one,
the new one. Now the old one, me one of the party.
Tinubu invite you and you come back, yeah, and I know say he invite you come back, and this country sit there like this. You no go like what I will do you.
They don't be every man to himself nowadays.
Say friend of enemy, na enemy.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Support Adam's Link. Catch you next time. Peace.